everybody, and welcome to day 16 of our at-home gymnastics series. My name is Miss Shelby as always, and today we'll be doing floor. Remember, we are still using that ball, and you will need a few of those obstacle course items that you might have used yesterday for your ball activity, because we will be doing something really fun at the end for our coordination cooperation. But first, we're going to warm up with all three of those new chassés you learned. Now, you're like, Miss Shelby, those aren't new. We did those at gymnastics. Good. I'm glad you remembered. But if you did not remember, this is a big review because we need to go back and revisit some content. So today we will be doing all three chassés. So remember, if you've got a big area or you can go around the house because it's nice and warm outside, or it's just nice and put on a jacket because you'll get warm doing these. We're going to do a forward, sideways, and backward chassé. So forward and backward first, and then sideways, excuse me. So remember, kicking that foot in front of us, you're kind of galloping. Try to get nice and tall in your chassé. I'm going to do my arms out too. Up, 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 pointy, pointy toes. Now do some backwards ones. Remember, pause if you need to. Backwards chassés. I'm just trying not to run into the wall. And those sideward chassés, pointing your toe, kicking that foot side to side. Very good. Kick, kick, kick. And remember, you can go like all the way around your house and have a race with your mom or dad or siblings. That would be really fun. So see if they'll do it with you when they get home. So that is our chassé. So get that warm up, heart pumping. Today, for our position, do you remember what yesterday was? Tell me real loud. Oh, yeah, some of you remember knee scale. That's exactly right. So go down on your knee. It can be either foot, but cartwheel is preferred. Looking up at the wall, foot back behind you as high as it'll go. Nice and straight hips. Don't turn to the side. Stay straight and level with your pretend beam, because that is what we will be doing a knee scale on. You can do the opposite leg. See if you can hold it for about 20 seconds on each leg for that position today. Pause if you need to, but today we are going to do releve. Who knows what releve is? There we go. Lots of you knew that one. Releve, we say all the time, it means tippy toes. It means up, up, up on those toes. So we use releve all the time in beam. Now I know today's not beam day, but I want you to go releve and walk around. You can turn, you can walk backwards. My little girl walks in releve a lot. I guess she thinks it's really fun. She pretends to be a ballerina. She'll get to do some ballet the next time we're open. And when we start new classes this summer, she's going to do the dance with the little kids. But ballet, releve, tippy, tippy toes, arms up, 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 squeezing through your whole body. See how nice and in control I am of my body. Very good for releve. Miss Emily and Miss Laura and Miss Rebecca, all of them talk about, and Miss Leah, they all do a wonderful job with our dance program. Shout out to you guys. Miss y'all a lot. And if you have any more information or any questions about dance or our dance program, they'd be more than happy to answer those if you're not already interested or your child is not in the dance program as well. It's a great opportunity, and you get some percentages off or dollar discounts for signing up for 2 classes. So if you wanted to do dance and ballet as level 1, you can. All right, so for floor today, again, we're going to really focus on that ta-da! Holding and sticking your finishing at the end of your event or your exercise or whatever you're ending up doing. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Handstands are what we are going to focus on. This week we've gone through forward, back roll, headstand, handstand. Next week is cartwheel. So handstand, the biggest and most important thing about a handstand is to keep your body tight and straight. And you are in control of your whole body. I wish I had a little one here, a little older than Felicity, so I could show you the importance of staying tight and straight, and that I will do my best so that I can. If you are not confident in a handstand, use a wall. Parents, if you do not have a wall you're comfortable with your child using, you can spot your kid in a handstand by holding sort of their leg area once they kick up and they're having strong arms. If they are still a little bit younger, preschool, 4 or 5 year range, what you can do is called Spider-Man. So I'm going to show you that real quick if they've been having trouble. You're going to go near a wall You could put a mattress up against your wall or a cushion. You're gonna have your kid have their arms out and they're gonna walk up the wall until their hands are close to the wall, and then they're gonna come back down. That is a good way to strengthen those arms to Spider-Man up the wall, to get them started on that handstand. Now, for a regular handstand, like I say every time I do one, you want to squeeze nice and tight. Do not bend this stick that's running from your hands down to your toes. A lot of times I have a problem with kids either kicking too hard or not kicking enough, and that's because they're not squeezing through their whole body, squeezing their legs and their tummy, and using those arms to stay nice and stout. You want to tee in, body control, and tee out. Ooh, I bent my leg when I was coming back down. Let's do it again. Try to hold it, hold it, hold it. Good, that was better. I held it for like a second. So we want to try to hold it for 3. 3 is really a magic number. Once you get to 3, you can pretty much get on up to 5 and 10 and be able to walk. Now, walking handstands are not as hard as you think. Holding them is harder. So go ahead and work on holding that handstand. What we want to work on next is our turn. Go up to that wall if you don't remember from a few weeks ago. We're going to do up in our handstand and turn that hand and get ready for that pirouette. Again today, use that couch or bed. Let's do those shoulders that we've been working on to strengthen that handstand. Very good. So for the rest of our basic 5, we're going to do all 3 of those forward rolls. Remember our normal forward roll, tuck position. You're going to push all the way through, up, up, up to the sky. Our next one is straddle. The lower you go, the easier it is to do a straddle forward roll. Keep your legs straight. That's the most important part in your straddle forward roll. Go down and pop up tall. If you can pop up and stand, that's excellent, because then you don't stand up all the way, but just pop up and you're ready to do another forward roll. Pike roll. Ha-ha. Again, Miss Shelby's not a fan of this one. It's not my favorite. Some of you are really talented and can do it, but you have to dive into it. Do not do this if you are not confident or have a really soft cushion, because it will hurt your noggin if you're not prepared. Ready, friends? And we're going to keep our legs straight and pop up at the bottom. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, and Miss Shelby bent her legs again, but I did pop up at the end, and that's good too. Be sure to go ahead and do 5 of each of those. Backward roll. Same thing as always. If you're not confident in that backward roll, do some candlesticks. We're going to get our hands ready and roll and push and try to stand back up. That's going to get us more and more confident to get those feet over. If you are, most of you, my level 1s especially, should be getting those feet over, standing on those feet. For our headstand, we're going to be doing the press headstand again. Now, if you are not confident in your headstand, get those chairs, which most of you are getting close to this level. Let me scoot this back a little bit so you can see. Start on elevated. Get 2 similarly sized objects. Put your head down, feet on the object, and then press them up into straddle. And up. And back down. Good. This is really going to help your headstand from where you got to start on the floor. If you can do that very easily, move on to the floor. Straddle position. Pushing with your hands. Squeezing with your belly. It's really all about your arms and hands balancing to keep you in a headstand. Headstands are difficult, but I think you can do it because you are awesome and way, way cooler than Miss Shelby. All right, so our cartwheel today, like we've been practicing every day, is we are going to do that opposite, or that one-handed, and we'll add the opposite today. Remember on your regular cartwheel, arms up, 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 squeezing nice and tight. Oh, Miss Shelby didn't kick quite tall enough. I did not land on my line. Arms up, up, up. Get taller, Miss Shelby. There we go, arms up. That was a little better. I overshot the line that time because I think I was trying too hard. But now we will do the one-handed. One hand. Try to start your wrist if you're not confident. And kick it on over. Oh, good. Hey, that was pretty nice. If you are getting better at them like I am, my first one, that was really terrible, but these have been landing on the line. Go on up to the middle of your arm right here. If you're getting good at that, elbow. Next, middle of this part of your arm, the bicep. Then up to the shoulder, and then to the back. Only move up when your cartwheel at where you're at is as good as a regular cartwheel on the floor. Several of my level ones, I know you can do it here, but then when you go to here, you start falling. Do not move on until you're confident where you're at. I know you can do opposite cartwheels. Just stick out that other leg. I am normally a lefty. I am a righty in gymnastics. I do right with my right hand. But we're going to try to land on that line nonetheless. Oh my gosh, that was bent as all bent can be. Let's try that again. Say, Miss Shelby, straighten those legs. Oh, there we go. That was better. Whew, my feet weren't quite as pointy as I'd like them. That one was better. Opposites are very hard. Make sure you got lots of space. Guys, we're going to do our cool down, or excuse me, a coordination. Like I said earlier, we're going to add all three of those things that we had been talking about. Landing our ball at a certain point, using an obstacle course and going around a whole room of some sort. So go ahead. You can lay out your obstacles. I'm going to have mine for the thing to stop at me at the very end. So mommies and daddies, you can start however you want to with your kid. I'm going to go around my object first, pretend it's a kitchen island or a couch in the living room, or it can be a coffee table or chair you just set out. Good. So they went around their object, and then I'm going to go around my bees. I set them up a little different, way farther apart. I'm going to go around this guy. Woo, he's way far away. Hang on, Sly the fox. Ah! Ringo's way out here too. Ah, I lost my ball. See, it's harder than it looks. And then my stopping spot, I'm going to make it stop. Actually, what would be kind of cool, I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to make my stopping spot be all the way down here, and I have to kick it. All the way down to the end, kick. And try to get to land. Oh, hey, that was pretty close. At the end where I started. You can make it any way you want, but just add all three elements to that ball eye-foot coordinating this week. Guys, to end it up today, we're going to cool down with those splits. Go ahead and your good leg split, down, 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 down. Hold that for me for 20 seconds. Switch those legs. Pause if you need to, of course, like always. Flatten that back foot. Go down, down, down in that opposite foot. Hold that for 20 seconds. Make sure those hips are facing the wall. And come up in your middles. Go down on your elbows if you can, but always keep your bottom and hips in line with your feet. If you're way out here, that's not good, do you no good. You want to be up, 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 knees up to the sky, or as close, and then hips and bottom in line with those feet. Guys, I hope you had a wonderful week with me in gymnastics. I always look forward to being with you. So you guys have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy tomorrow with Fun Dance Friday. I love you all very much. Can't wait to see you. Have fun, friends. Bye.